things are about to boil over in Liyue Heart.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
Having connections with the Fatu. So what does Zhongli mean by... Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed? This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora, it's like it... Oh, right! Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my... where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden if it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together. It would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from it?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and the time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way, we now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the
You could say that. When instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me. Not Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Off we go!
Cowering already?
Off we go!
Poor timing.
Adventure time!
So quick to flee.
Brace
You
yourself.
missed a spot. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose.
Clear shot.
Passable left.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go!
Poor timing. Try this. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there.
Written in the stars!
Crush you!
Adventure time! Go in! That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
All you do is run. No use hiding back there. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter, hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
No time to lose. Amateur mistake.
Delve into death. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Couldn't let your guard down. Die here.
Adventure time! Adventure time! Adventure time! Delve into destiny! Destiny cannot be denied. Why do they never miss? Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Something you win.
Look! Childe!
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to...
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you and mine. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well-versed as such.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. The truth is, the world belongs... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone fort.
A god?
Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui...
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on! It's the Adepti! What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti...
We've already discussed this together.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardian...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Gui, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Gui. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but...
I suppose this is one blessing from... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
My work finished. This was well done. What a fortunate fault. Cook this. Too low.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I stayed right there. It's no waste time.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Going in! The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! With that light from your body, it's like the time in Julian cards! Wow! It's not a pink shockwave! This green is really strong!
My work. Looks like I went too far. Stay right there. I will end this quickly.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what it's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Can't breathe.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use it for that.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Blink!
I guess this is it. This isn't good. my work.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Let's end this quick! Can't run!
Let me The sun's shine.
Everybody stand back! Decided by destiny! Delve into destiny!
This isn't good. I guess this is it.
Look at me.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
What name is my citizens shine?
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed the effects of the sigil of permission It will be some time before the Overlord.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't protect—
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started. At first, it was only the size of a small... It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit—
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. Establishing... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars.
Though your point is the very height of as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of... Although I am a mere mortal soldier.
Huh? Why does everyone...
Weren't you...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest... Thanks for protecting Liyue.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is known, although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel...
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this
Seems like the Adepti have had a...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then... But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this rite of super...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti... Oh, right! Childe wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.